Deshaun Watson, he was cleared of criminal charges, so he won't have to face that, so he won't do any jail time. And now it's on. A lot of teams out there want him now. Seattle's mentioned as a team that wants him. Carolina Panthers and New Orleans Saints. He's visiting those two teams over the next couple of days. And there's even talk that the Indianapolis Colts want him. It was reported that they made a call to the Texans, but of course, being in the same division as the Texans didn't want anything to do with him. So Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk, he comes out and says, I see what's happening. Oh, you're not slick, Indianapolis. You put this out there, you leak it so that Deshaun says, Carolina, New Orleans without Sean Payton, Seattle. Well, Russell Wilson, they were so bad, Russell Wilson was ready to leave there. I've seen him running for his life with that offensive line. Pete don't let you cook. And then I got Indianapolis with the quarterback whisperer, Frank Reich, as the head coach, worked with Peyton Manning, worked with Phillip Rivers. Heck, even though they jettisoned him, he helped improve Carson Wentz last year. Nice defense. Jonathan Taylor, arguably, behind Derrick Henry, the best running back in the league. I could play it in a dome. Yeah, they want me. So let me just refuse to go anywhere else. How about that? That's what Indianapolis is doing, according to Mike Florio, putting it out there. So Deshaun gets the memo that I can just tell the Texans, I'm not going to the Panthers, the Saints, anywhere else you want to send me. I want to go to Indy. And Deshaun, if you're listening, do that. Carolina. Why? Why? The Saints? And I'm a Louisiana boy. I'm Creole. I'm from the Bayou. My parents went to college, met in New Orleans. I got love for New Orleans, for boudin, gumbo, crawfish etouffee, jambalaya, beignet. I love it all. But don't go to the Saints. Work your way to Indianapolis, my man. Y'all could be nice. I get it. Oh, the AFC is tough. It is. All those young, hot quarterbacks out there, you got to think about that. Real talk. And I know he's confident in his abilities. He knows he can ball. But just you look at the situation. Count the cost. I'm a big believer in counting up the cost. Look at the possible consequences and repercussions of your actions before you move. And Deshaun or any quarterback going to the AFC would have to say, okay, real talk, because I'm not going to keep it politically correct. And, it only matters about winning. Of course winning is important. Of course winning is the bottom line. And I'm saying Deshaun should go to Indianapolis. I'm just saying here's the cost he needs to count up. Look at all those young quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Now Russell Wilson's there. Am I going to make Pro Bowls in the AFC? Am I going real talk, because that stuff matters. Matters when you renegotiate a contract. Matters when your Hall of Fame candidacy comes up. So I'm just saying, count that all up. And Deshaun, I believe in you. Be confident enough, because if you go to Indy, you should win. And if you win, then you should make Pro Bowls. And maybe more, maybe all pros. You can ball, bruh. So I think Deshaun Watson should be looking at the Indianapolis Colts. Look, go somewhere you can. Isn't that why you won out of Houston? You don't think they're about winning? You think the front office is a joke? And some of the way they're doing things, it does look kind of funky. I like Lovie Smith, though. I wish you would give him a chance, but you're not. So look at Indy. Forget all this other stuff. I said it, Carolina. Come on. The Indianapolis Colts, Deshaun, and Houston, look, I get it. You don't want to see him twice a year. You know, you want to be done with him. Send him to the NFC, and if I see him once every 3-4 years, fine. If I see him in the Super Bowl, I'm good with that. But I don't want to trade him in my division. Look, do what's best for you. If it means trade him in the division, so be it. As long as you get a good deal. And get a good deal from Indy. They should be willing to give up something for Deshaun Watson. So he's going to be suspended most likely. There is a school of thought out there that, the NFL may look at this past season as a suspension. He didn't play at all. So maybe they won't suspend him. Sure, the football fan in me would love that. But I don't see that happening. It's not right. He wasn't suspended. In fact, that's the dysfunction and the lack of leadership and the lack of backbone that got Deshaun Watson upset with the Houston Texans in the first place. I'm sorry. Look, if I was running the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson would have either been on the football field playing for his money or away from the team, and I'm fighting not to pay him a cent. This isn't charity. Not giving you money just to show up, and you barely showed up. Telling me you're not going to play. Well, I'm not going to pay. So the fact that the Houston Texans didn't have the backbone, didn't have the testicular fortitude to say to this 25-year-old dude, you gonna play. If you come and we pay you, you're going to play football, son. That shows me Deshaun's right. I'm dealing with a bunch of numbskulls. I'm dealing with a bunch of people that don't know what the heck they doing. Get me out of here. So, Houston, you should deal. Look, if it's the best deal you can get, Deshaun's already run y'all through the ring. He got paid all last year. So go ahead and send him to the Colts because I love to see it. Man, oh, man, wouldn't that be exciting? Deshaun Watson. But, yeah, I think despite that, him sitting out last year, I think the league is going to suspend him. It might be half the season. It wouldn't be right to look at last year as a suspension. That was just negligence. That was just dysfunction on the part of the weak Houston Texans. That wasn't a suspension. That was just him being stronger than the organization. So he should be suspended, but even then, I'm bringing him in. Indy had a plan when they got rid of Carson Wentz. We were told it was Jimmy G. And Jimmy G can win, but he ain't Deshaun Watson. He ain't going to do what Deshaun Watson does. Deshaun Watson is long-term, baby. The long-term answer. So I think that's where he should be going. If you want to visit New Orleans to hang out and have a little fun in the French Quarter, do you. I mean, the stories out there. Be careful, bruh. Be careful. Maybe some changes in your lifestyle need to be made, but go have fun. Good, clean fun. Carolina? No. So I think he should be trying to force his way to Indy. What do you think? I'll give you another team quickly. The Browns. Look, Baker's okay if I can't get anything better, but Deshaun Watson is better. So if they could get him, I'd be cool with that. But it's cold up there. He been in Texas. He been at Clemson. That's why that dome probably makes sense to him. Feels good to him. Speaks to him.